looking very good. One of the most successful and popular singers around, and tied for her many Grammys and platinum records and other awards. She's very involved in environmental issues, leading to her appointment as Goodwill Ambassador to the United Nations. And if that's not enough, she's written her very first children's book, A Pigtail. Here's Olivia Newton-John. Wow, Olivia Newton-John, fan club pursues.
Oh, very sweet.
Isn't that
Thank
nice?
you. What a nice welcome. Oh gosh, they got like my oldest record I ever made. The first album I ever made.
Yeah, look at them all.
Where do you get these things? I can never find them. Oh, don't remind me. I know.
Say, where are you from?
Australia?
London.
London. You came all the way here to this show to see Olivia.
Because I never thought I'd get a chance to see her, and it's by total fluke that when I'm here in New York, she should be here the same week that I am.
You know what? It's more than a fluke. It's kismet, the way I see it.
They're very sweet.
So nice to me. She really made a dream come true for me, and your music really has brought me so much
What did she do for you to make your dream come true? What's that?
So nice. She was so nice to me.
She was really sweet.
Haven't I been nice to you, too? That's nice to have fans like that, but all around the world, I guess you've got them, huh?
Everywhere.
Do you have a big fan club? Do you keep in touch with any?
Yes, yeah, they're all here. They're all here
All
today.
right, okay.
I think they're all here. I think you're right, yeah. This is it. That's nice.
No, all week long we've had fabulous audiences, but we have not had the energy in the studio like today. This is different.
Well, in all honesty, I would say some of that's got to do with the piano recital. Incidentally, did you hear the recital?
I did. I think I did very well.
Did you? Did you like that cute little sonatina in C? Did you ever play the piano when you were a kid?
Apparently, my father said that he tried to teach me, and I said I didn't want to do it. Oh, I really regret that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I'm having the same thing with my daughter now because I want her to learn because I think it's a wonderful thing. And she doesn't like the structured part of music, so I'm going to...
Let me ask you something, because you went on tour a long time ago. How many years ago was that?
The first time?
No. When I was here and I went to see you here in New York, about 15 years ago?
83 was the last time. 82. They know, right? Here.
Say, we'll take it from here.
Was that the last world tour that you had? Okay, because then you quit, because you had Chloe, and then you wanted to stay at home with baby. But I remember, I can't tell you how many thousands of fans came out to see it. It was the Get Physical one, is that correct?
Is that right? Yes.
Physical.
Yeah. It
One more outburst and you're back in London.
You can't believe the way the fans reacted. Does this kind of thing make you want to go out there again and maybe do another tour? Because Matt, you would certainly get practically everybody come to your concert. Does that interest you at all?
Well, I have to tell you that this is really amazing because, you know, for the last year and a half, I haven't been anywhere. This is the first time I've been in front of people, really. So this really makes me feel a bit choked, actually. And I don't have any plans to tour, but I am going to record an album of my own songs that I've written in the last year about my experiences, what I've gone through, and my growth, and about the environment. And so I'm kind of excited about that.
Sounds like you're doing a lot of writing, books and songs, huh? Yeah, good for you. Do you kind of hole up by yourself and do this?
Well, I went to Australia for 6 months. My husband did a TV series out there,
and
I was on the farm, on my avocado farm. So I was really just being a mum and taking care of Chloe, and I got very connected to the earth again because it was a beautiful, beautiful place. It was just green rolling hills, and there's a rainforest right behind my house. I mean, literally, here's my house and there's a rainforest. So I kind of felt that there was a reason I have this property. I'm going to reforest a whole lot of property there.
Is this where you grew up?
No, it wasn't actually. I grew up in Melbourne, which is about a 3-hour flight from there. But this is a beautiful, beautiful area. It's all farms.
Is Matt still working there, or is he here?
He's back. He's back now.
What do they do, an Australian soap opera?
Yeah, he did an Australian soap called Paradise Beach.
Are they anything like the soaps here in this country?
Oh, you saw that one? too. I think it's on in New York in the morning.
In Jersey?
Jersey. Just in Jersey too. And no, he had a good time doing that.
Oh,
Is he going back to
I don't know if he'll go back. He wants to do films out there, so hopefully we can do half and half.
So how are you feeling? Okay?
I feel great.
Yeah? You had a little problem last year around this time, didn't you?
I did. But I have a clean bill of health. I feel very positive. It's a decision too, you know. I am healthy and I'm strong, and I think it's a lot to do with what you believe, and I feel really good.
Well, you've always been a positive person, haven't you? And that helps a lot, doesn't it? The attitude.
Yeah, but a lot, you know, with everything that happened with
Colette.
With Colette.
No, it's wonderful. This book I've dedicated to Colette, who was my daughter's best friend. And she died of cancer 2 years ago. So we started, but
the wonderful girl you're kissing is Colette.
The little girl I'm kissing is Colette. Chloe was in a bad mood that day. And Colette was a wonderful little spirit, and her life was not without purpose, because we've created a fund in her name, Colette Tudor Environmental Fund, and what we're doing is to raise money, and we are doing research into the rise in cancer in children since the 50s is like 21%. It's the leading killer of children is childhood cancer.
Isn't that incredible?
And it's we think it's linked to the environment. Nancy, the mother,
she was always very much into the environment. Even before she got sick.
But she feels there's a connection. So we're doing research into the, for instance, in school and home, there are 300 carcinogens that cause cancer, just in the environment. So we have to change legislation to protect our kids, really. So that's our focus.
All right, can we take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk some more about a pigtail. Just a moment with Olivia Newton-John. We have a lot of your fans here. Some guy brought 3 dozen roses. They brought albums. And I want you all to know that Olivia will sign them all right after, she leaves. And they'll be here waiting for you. Now, here's one of them. I mean, who is this vixen right here?
I was very young.
How old were you here?
I was about 19. I made a movie called Tomorrow, which someone was holding up the album.
Yeah.
And it was actually, it's very funny now. It was about a group. I was in a group. They put the group together. The same people that did the Monkeys put us together. And it was 3 guys and myself, and our music was so wonderful that these aliens came and took us up into their spaceship because we were going to help their planet.
Wow, heavy plot.
Is this
in video now?
I wish it was. It's really quite
They'd run out and get it right away.
So what happened to you up there?
I don't know, but it was great.
They kidnapped you, huh?
They did.
Of course, Grease, will always be in our memories.
All-time
and they're bringing it back. They're doing it on Broadway.
I know. It's great. Debbie Gibson's playing Sandy, and it's interesting that the boy that's playing Danny is Australian. So it's almost like the roles are reversed, these years later. But he's well known out there. So no, it's exciting. It's great music.
And still the greatest score, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh gosh, we play it all the time at home. It's really a lot of fun. So Olivia, a pigtail.
Yes.
I love the illustrations,
The illustrations,
too.
the illustrator and my co-author are sitting right in the front row.
Oh, is he? Did a great job,
Docker
pal.
and Brian Hurst.
Yes, you really
did.
did.
This book with me.
Got it?
Wave. That's Brian, and next to him is Sal.
Now, what did you do? How do they do this? Do you write the script first and then they illustrate it?
Yes, in fact, Brian and I wrote this together. We're friends, and it was kind of a funny thing that happened. I told him a joke one day about pigs looking at humans, because we're always calling. I was thinking that maybe pigs, we're always calling people pigs, and I thought, well, how do the pigs think
You're
about
always
this?
calling people pigs?
Yeah,
nice! Nice, Olivia Newton-John.
You know how you'll say, oh, he's a pig, he did this, and I thought, well, how are the pigs reacting to this? So I thought, well, maybe the pigs look at us and go, oh, those humans, So this is really how it started.
Pigs are very smart.
They're very
the
smart.
best
They're the smartest spaniel
Is that why everybody's calling me a pig? I don't know.
Because you're so smart. So I told Brian these jokes, and it started out, we went in all these different directions, and one night we were at a DIFA function, which is an AIDS benefit, and I happened, luckily, to be sitting next to the head of Simon & Schuster, who said to me, if you ever write a book, and I said, well, have I got something for you? So I told him,
right into that one, didn't
right. You should never have said that. So anyway, we sent it into the book department, and they helped us develop it into this really simple story for children, and it has a really lovely message. And the thing I'm most excited about is that it's the first book they've ever done on recycled paper, because, you know how many, I feel terrible about the waste of paper there is.
Well, it's quite time that Simon & Schuster did that.
Is there going to be more? Are you going to take these pigs on different
adventures?
adventures?
The pigs are going on journeys. Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely. Great idea. All right, a pigtail it is. Olivia Newton-John, thank you.